Hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. Hopefully that's working. Oh, hey. People are here. Very exciting. Still getting used to new technology. Can you guys hear me okay? Or am I still muted? Oh, good. Well, welcome to the new form of streaming, whatever we're doing. We'll see how we go. How is everything? How's the writing going? Chloe. Of course you can call them that. Are they pretty rough, are they? 5 book reviews behind. Tracy. See, you're so prodigious in how you read though. Like the fact that you've read 5 books is full on. I get stuck sometimes. They're a bit loose. Yeah. I'm in the same sort of boat at the moment. I'm writing. Are you okay with that? Like is that part of your process, Chloe? Like do you let it just be a bit rough to begin with and then you sort of figure it out as you go, or do you like to have it really pristine as you do it? I think so. I feel like I just want the story to come out first, then fill in the dots later. Yeah, I agree. I think that's how I do things too. I sort of let myself play and have fun and figure it out, and then try to use my editing skills to make it actually good. Um, I actually don't know what this will be yet. I'm sort of feeling like, I don't know. I go back and forth on a few different things in what this will kind of be. Like I like this, just having a hangout and a chat, and I'm thinking like I might even do some writing tonight with you all. I don't know whether that would be anything you'd be interested in watching. I mean, it's going to be rough as guts, but um, I don't know. I feel like because, yeah, I don't know, Tracy. I feel like perhaps this new format might be scaring a few people away. Feel free to share the link. It's just a YouTube video live stream, so feel free to share the link if you want. See if we can get a few more people in here. That'd be good because I want to make this like a club. If it can just be us chilling, for most Tuesdays each month, except for the Ben's Book Club Tuesday. I mean, we could just do this every week. Just make this a locked in kind of let's spend time writing together and chatting, make it a bit of a writing club sort of thing. I think it'd be cool. I've read 49 books so far this year, but it takes me a long time to write each review and refuse to publish it until I'm 100%. That's really good, Tracy. That's thanks, Chloe. That's nice. It's interesting, Tracy, because you don't have sometimes if especially if it's to do with I make things as good as they can be, but there is that little bit of a safety net where I'm like, I've got someone else editing it and polishing it to make sure it's not complete garbage. Whereas you are just using your 100%, right? You're like, there's no gatekeeper for you. So it's really cool how careful you are with it and considered. Uh, so I'm just sort of having a look. I'm just sort of seeing what my tools are here. I can't really see who else is here. We might just give people a little bit longer. But then we'll just kick into whatever we want to do tonight. Just have some fun together. I've got a Streamlabs thing that I was going to test out as well. So maybe if you were both keen, we could do some testing. Yeah, that's a good question, Tracy. What are you writing, Chloe? Give us a pitch. Did you all also get the email that I sent today via the try booking? Just to check that that actually went through. Because it might be a few people who are still thinking it might be a bit later on today. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Tracy. Well, it's fiction, and I'm toying with the really uplifting concept of what happens after you die. That's very interesting. And so does your main character die? Like, does your main character actually pass away in the book, and you sort of go through what happens with them afterward? Oh, interesting. Hi, Julie. Julie's here, but she can't access the chat box. Is that? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Thanks, Julie, for letting me know. Julie just let me know via the via email. Yeah. So tell us, Chloe. This is actually interesting. Tell us, Chloe, how are you going to actually capture that? Like, how are you going to play with that idea? What's your idea like as far as the story goes? I've nearly downloaded this Streamlabs. This might actually help see what happens when this thing downloads. So I was actually planning on running this a bit differently. So we'll see. To kind of explore where you go when you actually do die. So do you have like a real clear idea about what you believe happens when you die? Right. Okay. Okay. So you're sort of being fantastical and coming up with some fun ideas about the afterlife. That is very interesting. Yeah, Good Place was a great, very well written show, I thought. Good in execution, good in concept. And that season one twist at the end I thought was really funny. Lovely Bones was huge. That's a good nearby one there, Tracy. All right, I'm going to try to run this Streamlabs thing. Give me a sec here. Trying to set up a couple of things. So if I hit this, what happens? Is it going to be weird? Right, I see. So if I do that, it's going to be a different, right, okay. I think we have to leave it like this for now. Streamlabs seems to want to use a different different link, so it's not going to quite work. Oh, hey, Julie. Very good. Good to see you. I just think this is going to work a bit. Do you guys like this idea? Like it seems like it works a bit better as far as, I don't know. I feel like the Zoom links and the thing and the timing out at 40 minutes, this seems a bit more chill to me. And the topic of death. Remark of that kind of reading about death. So many readers love reading about death. What books have you enjoyed around the topic of death and the afterlife? I actually don't know. This is a really interesting idea. I don't think I've necessarily read many off the top of my head. I'll have to have a think. Except for maybe the Discworld series in like a very light way. Great. Thanks, Tracy. That's nice. All encouragement is nice for me. Chloe says, originally it was going to be a time travel situation like the character wants a second chance at life, but goes too far back. But I'm just rolling with it at the moment, seeing where it goes. I love that, Chloe. That's really fun. It feels like you're really experimenting and having fun playing, which I think leads to really cool writing. So it sounds awesome. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dad, Chloe. Sounds like it's going to be a very personal thing then. Book Thief is, yeah, I guess so. Book Thief felt to me like less interested in exploring the afterlife and more like, I don't know, that felt more like exploring the significance of living life from the perspective of death. That was a good book too, I thought. I really enjoyed that book. A few people thought that book was a bit overrated, but I liked it quite a bit. And I haven't heard of Catabasis. I have not heard. Oh, Linda, I can see the chat but can't enter anything. Oh, okay. Hi, Linda. I'm sorry. I don't know. You can subscribe. That might help. Um, but I don't know. I don't know how to get to the chat. It might be just something you have to click. Maybe watching through a different avenue, like on a laptop, might make it easier. I'm drafting this historical kind of my late mum and grandmother. Ah, yes, Julie. I'm really interested to hear how your writing's going too, and how everything's going with your project. You had to make yourself live. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So do you have to be live to then watch a live stream on YouTube like this? I've watched live streams before. I didn't have to do that. That's interesting. Oh, Chloe. Interesting, Julie. Linda, maybe if there's a live button, you could click that. I liked Yellowface. I didn't know she'd just that's a new one she's just brought out. I really thought Yellowface was very interesting. I actually listened to it on audiobook, which I don't normally do. So that was fun. Linda, I hope you're there. I hope you're well. Feel free to send through stuff to the email too if you can't get to the chat. I'll relay everything. Isn't technology fun? Well, we'll get there though. This is fun. I'm enjoying myself. Tell you what, let me have a look at something I'd like to show all of you. Remember, so sorry, I do think you told me that. So you haven't heard back from the sensitivity read yet. It's definitely not mood down, Chloe. This is part of the fun, I think. Uh, Part of what I mean by fun too is part of the fun is making stuff that's interesting and heartfelt, and that's what you're doing. Oh, interesting. Right. So can I to share your window? I've done that. Right. Okay, I've done that. Don't know whether it's going to let me actually show. Yeah, I have to actually. I have to actually quit out of Google Chrome and then come back in. I'm not sure what that'll do to the live stream to show my writing today. That's all, which I wanted to talk to you all about. What to do? Um, End of the month, another reader in the new year. Well, sounds like you're doing really well, Julie. That's what you need to be doing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to actually. I don't think I'm going to be able to share my screen tonight, unfortunately. Sorry, it seems to be something that I have to essentially quit out and then restart the live stream. Do you guys want to see if we can do that? If I end the stream and then restart it, it should just work with the same link, I think. Do you mind if I end the stream and then restart it? And then we'll see if we can share. It should just work on the same thing. I just have to quit everything out. Sure, I don't mind. All right. I'll see if we can do that. If not, I'll see you later, but we should be able to get back on. All right. Give me a second. All right. I'll see you in just maybe 2 minutes.